Welcome to Season 1 of Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our ragtag team from Oxley follows the trail left in the wake of the cult of Onyx as they attempt to save their village, and perhaps the world, from impending doom. Starring Joshua Jackson, Kelly Caudille, Rico Suarez, and John Kennedy. With me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the Game Master. Fantastic adventures await you just beyond this music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with John.
Hello.
Kelly. Hello. Joshua.
What's up?
And a special guest NPC appearance by Jason.
Hello.
How are you there today?
Doing fantastic.
Wonderful. Now, where were we when last we left?
As I recall, when last we left, we are just cleared Oxley of the cult, and we're helping the remaining villagers rebuild and get over the cult influence.
And weren't you guys heading back to the tower? To loot back up?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were.
Yes.
Okay. You guys have traveled to the tower. You have bedded down for the evening. It was very late when you got there, so you all just sort of took bunks where you normally stay. You wake the next morning to find that Jace is no longer amongst the party.
What the hell is he at?
I actually don't think this is weird because he normally sneaks off. So
He'll be back.
he probably went to go find that shield he lost.
Yeah. the one he just chucked into the forest. Like,
Casually.
Don't need it.
For our listeners,
My new
this
shield.
This is when Jace tried to be Captain America, and
And it failed.
Nailed it.
Well, because he expected it to go bing, 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 and instead it just went into the bushes.
it was like throwing a trash can lid. It, it wobbled, it hit the ground, and then just spun around behind a tree, and then like the cultists took the shield. How dare they?
You think. You speculate.
Well,
Okay, we
somebody.
we didn't take
That's
the
so
shield.
rude. So rude.
Did
So
we kill
rude.
them? Speculation.
Just 'cause
yeah,
they're trying
we
to
kill them
we
later.
kill a lot of cultists.
Yeah, we tried to kill you. Yes. Doesn't mean you have to take our stuff.
It was amazing at how many cultists they have killed so far.
You'd think they'd be an endangered species at this point, but
You'd think they'd
think.
stop believing.
you would. We hurt their
Don't
god.
stop.
No
Believe
singing tonight.
Even just hold on.
You started something, dude. You did.
This is why. That's why we can't have nice things.
You're why. Wow. Also, you faded out on me, Josh. You
I'm
faded out.
sorry. I'm sorry.
If you're going to start it, you better commit to it.
Balls deep or don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Or don't.
Go hard or go home.
That is his
how-
policy for our listeners. Whenever he goes into a Chuck E. Cheese, he either jumps into the ball pit or he doesn't.
I don't have
Right,
kids,
right.
so
Or it goes
they won't even let me through the door. I'm just saying.
Can you go to Chuck E. Cheese and just order pizza and not
No.
have kids?
No, you
they
have
won't
to
let you in
have
without
a-
kids?
You have to have a kid, and they stamp your hands. You
Yeah.
have to leave with
That's why
that
you
kid.
say
Yeah.
you're with that birthday party over there.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
They
Yeah.
put a stamp, not a pedophile.
Also, to be honest, you'll see at any Chuck E. Cheese just this mob of guys staring at a TV, like just drinking bad beer and chewing on pizza, because that's all they have. And they're like, "Who are you?" I'm an uncle. Oh, what are you doing here? Wanting to leave. I mean, oh, Jimmy, it's your birthday. Oh, it's so much fun, Jimmy. Oh, hey, how are the Pacers doing? They literally just have a section which is just all TVs with all the sports games that are on, so they could be like, "Oh, I'm at this game with 17 screaming 6-year-olds." Oh,
No, I imagine all the guys are essentially like, they flash their stamps like, oh, you're cool. I can talk to you. Cool.
yeah, pretty
Not a
much.
pedophile.
Nice.
It is true. You are allowed to leave before the kid, but they usually go, "Hey, wait, you've been here for a while.
Yeah.
Where's your kid?"
You've been here for 6 hours, and you just keep staring at the merry-go-round.
We really should have had this conversation during the Behind the Masks.
I agree.
Oh,
We
Thanks.
really should have, because
Thanks,
then
John.
I can tell you about my bachelor party. We'll talk about that next time.
Don't stop.
So you guys wake up and Jace is gone, and you guys are surprisingly okay with this. You're way more okay with it than I thought you were going to be. I was going to give
Well,
you
no,
some
I just-
exposition, but
Well,
that's
no,
okay.
we'll notice after a while, because after a while it's going to be like, "Man, where's Jace? It's his job to make breakfast today."
Well,
right.
let's ask the mage. Maybe he knows.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Or Gron. I mean, he'll only...
Gron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gron's outside working it. He's just...
Dancing.
No, okay.
Ow,
No.
ow, ow.
So I'm going
Is that what 70s
Porn.
Gollum porn music sounds like?
Yes.
Okay.
It's surprisingly
Stop
upbeat.
it.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly upbeat.
Well,
you wouldn't think.
Squeaky.
I say to you guys, I'm going to go ask the mage real quick if he saw Jace leave.
Yes, he left this morning. He said he was going to scour the woods again. He thought the shield might have gone a different direction.
Oh, okay. He can't go in the woods
Such
alone.
A jackwagon.
Do you really
He's
think he
not
won't be
6,
fine?
Radish.
No, there were displacer beasts last time. I'm sorry. Back that up. There were phantom teleporting cat dogs last time. I don't know.
Not a cat dog. Radish, he's not 8. I'm sure he'll be okay.
He wasn't okay last time.
Well, yes. Well, we need it. We'll get him. We'll get him a whistle.
Underestimate Jace's ability to survive.
Yeah.
Or I know exactly Jace's ability to survive.
We'll get him a whistle next time he shows up.
Okay, all right. If you guys aren't going to go after him, then fine. We'll stay here, but...
And the mage says, I actually did a little bit of tracking to narrow down where it was. It's not in that deep part of the forest. It's moved.
Oh. Moved where?
A little bit to the west.
Can you show me on a map?
Actually, I've got another thing I want to show you on the map that's a little bit more important. I have a guest that's with me by the name... What was your first name again?
Frey.
Frey, yes. I need you, the three of you, while he's retrieving that, to deliver Frey to the north.
No. Hello, Frey.
And he's like, Frey's in the other room. I'll call him in.
Oh,
He's like,
sorry.
hey, Frey, come on in.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's this guy? Who the hell's this guy?
Yeah.
And in walks Frey, who looks much like...
Oh, a human.
just a human, buck naked. Nothing there, nothing going on there.
Balls hanging out everywhere.
Just
Shaved,
helicopter and forest.
white shorn. I don't know exactly what we're going for
Does
here.
the guy Q?
So what do you look like, Frey? Are you tall, short, thinnish, stout man? Oh, you know Sergio? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I hate my life.
No, Frey, tall, got a beard, and blue eyes. It's a dabble in sorcery here and there.
Ooh, a sorcerer.
I'm looking at you so-called adventurers.
Hey, we're not so-called anymore.
Yeah, just because you dabble in sorcery and a little bit of gay porn here and there doesn't mean you're
Jesus.
a sorcerer.
Whoa.
What the hell?
That was a bit of a leap.
A little bit of gay dwarven porn.
Oh, then he's deserved. Okay.
That's
From over by the
that's
mountains,
acceptable.
It's way better.
Well, we've all had to pay
You
our
don't
way
even
through
know if
med-
it's gay. The women, the men, they're all bearded. Who cares?
We just hit PG-13, kids.
Oh.
We just did.
Sorry, guys.
So
Edit.
the mage says Frey is going to be traveling to the north. He's apprenticing, and he needs to register with the Sorcerers Guild that is north of Wittenham.
Whittingham.
Wait. Does that mean we're going into the mountains?
Well, I get out my map and I ask him for its coordinates.
Whittingham.
Wittenham.
Whittingham.
I was the foreman. I was the one that says when's Wittenham.
Whittingham. Sorry. Scott and I both
It's a
like Gone with the
running
Wind.
joke.
and-
It's a thing. It's a Wittenham joke.
We got a few running jokes going on through,
Yeah.
A
through
little bit.
Fantasy Weekly.
or we will accidentally.
All right, so you guys are looking for that.
Wittenham.
All right,
Okay,
well-
so you guys are at the tower, which is right here.
In the middle.
Well,
Ooh,
that
cool.
worked, right?
It's a map.
Right here in the middle, right? And Wittenham is right up here.
Right.
That's so bad.
And the Sorcerers Guild is kind of like right up here.
Okay.
Is that where the
So-
mountains are?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Mountains are way over here.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I don't remember.
Okay, so
properly.
what do you think about 8 hours north of Wittenham, looks like? on
Yeah,
foot?
about 8 hours north of
Okay.
Wittenham.
And you write it all down. on
I
the
don't
map.
remember. Is Whittingham the place that ran us out?
Uh,
Or is that
that's-
the other
Wittenham is where your sword got coated.
Oh, that's where we. Oh, they don't really like us.
no.
Yeah, we're going to go around
Mm.
Wittenham.
No, they
we
don't.
are? Oh, that sounds
I don't
so
want to
much
go.
fun.
Do you want to go through it?
Well,
That's
okay.
not
Well,
up to me.
Last time we were in Wittenham, they knew we were adventurers and we stopped their dark god. Long story short, Frey, werewolf god. That sounds really
Yeah,
cool, doesn't
werewolf
it?
god.
All right.
It's pretty cool.
Well, I don't mean to be rude twice. Maybe we should at least introduce ourselves before we get into the whole long storytelling BS.
No, it's better for the mystery. If he knows that we can take on a werewolf god and win.
Right. So I'm
Yeah,
Titus.
you with your so-called adventurers.
So
Yeah,
cold.
I'm Titus Gilead. Where we come from again? Oh yeah,
Oxley.
Oxley. That's where. So yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
just a big old brute. And with that said,
Yeah, with a really pretty face, because he can talk the women into anything.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Anything.
And then I got my favorite companion, SJP, and he points out the window down to a huge Clydesdale warhorse-looking thing. So Sarah Jessica Parker, she's close to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Sparrow. I'm the druid of the local wood. If you need healing, I can handle that. That's what I do. And I also am pretty handy with my bow.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty handy with the wood.
You know it.
I am Radish, and I'm head of the local watch back in Oxley. We've been adventuring for a while now because we've been trying to figure out this weird cult that's been going through the area. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're known as the Cult of the Onyx. And so far, they have this thing where they follow a juggling act around.
Jongolier.
A jonglier. And they've been corrupting people and turning them to their cult, which we're not quite certain what the entirety of their scope is.
No idea.
Other than they are summoning eldritch deities, including Fenris, a werewolf god from another dimension.
That's his name? Fenris?
Very quick, Scott, did we get his name? I thought we got his name, Fenris.
We did.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, they're pretty nasty. Oh, and they may have something going on with the... Oh, wait, we're going to the north?
Yeah.
Crap. You know what's to the north?
Yeah.
The north?
No, what's to the north?
Werewolves.
No, they're.
Werewolves.
I thought you said that mountains were to the east.
Mountains
Or
are
west.
to the west.
Oh, that too. My cartography's off.
The Whittenham is to the north.
Okay.
So as I said, you so-called adventurers.
Hey,
Hey, werewolves.
there is not a punch that face that Radish has can't deflect. I don't want to hear your crap.
I tend to get punched a lot.
But you know what? He takes a lick and keeps on ticking.
because you get us into a lot of trouble.
Whoa. No, I don't, Mr. Hey, look, it's our friend, it's our friend, the Smith. I'm going to shoot him.
Smithson.
You know what? I had a moment.
No, you don't just have a moment.
I have days.
You have a Kit Kat bar. You have a smoke. You had a rampage.
What is this Kit Kat you speak of?
It's a confectionery from the local confectionorium. I don't. Yes.
Candy store. The one.
Okay,
the
so
one
I
in
killed one villager.
Ludenfeld.
Kill me.
Anyway, so all right, so that is who we are, and you are an apprentice for this mage, essentially.
Yes, my name is Frey Baller.
Nice. of the Swedish ballers. Yes, I've heard of your tribe.
All right, nutsack. Let's
Faye?
do this.
Frey.
Oh, Frey, as in once more unto the. Got it.
Yes,
All right.
put the tilde on the right.
Okay. You are finishing up breakfast. The mage has cooked breakfast for you. Nice. He comes over to Frey as you guys are finishing up, and he sets down a floppy but yet pointy wizard's hat, sets it down in front of you, and sets down a small wand about 5.5, 6 inches long.
It's about average.
And he says, you can take both of these to the Sorcerer's Guild north of Whittenham, and they will be gifts for the headmaster. You may use them along the way, but I would recommend using them only if necessary.
Is he bribing his way into school, or?
No, there's customary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, come bearing gifts.
Well, and the mage goes on to explain and says he will be apprenticing under me, so it would be best if I curry the favor with the headmaster, and we go on from there.
Okay.
My
Nice.
father had to give my master a gift too. We gave him 2 woven blankets so I could apprentice with him.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Okay. So arts and crafts. Okay.
I can't do it. I ain't saying
I work
jack.
in a mill. It's awful work. That's why I ran away. That's why I wanted to go.
That's why I
That's
ran
why
away
I
from-
ran away from. I mean, decided to become a
Adventurer.
so-called. I'm sorry, an
mean,
adventurer.
How is your
full-fledged.
fiance after
So
all?
cool.
Oh, that's right. She's very nice. Very well. I saved her.
Well,
She
I
probably
know.
thought it was a little brutal how I had to cut that cultist in half, but he was trying to hurt her.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think she cared after you were done.
Yeah.
That
I
did
saved
have.
her life.
That was a little bit rampagey.
Rampagey.
Accuses me of going on a rampage.
Right at the end.
Okay, no. You literally went on a rampage, which is a wild bout of destruction.
I
he
didn't
tried to
kill
kill her.
anybody who didn't
Hey,
deserve it.
you stabbed the werewolf god. Just saying.
I did.
I'm just saying, 6 of one, half dozen of another.
Right?
Yeah, although it should also probably be noted that werewolf god was very frightening, and I'm pretty glad I got
Yes.
the one strike off on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
And then we got away instead of having to continue fighting it because that would have been death. I'm sure of it.
If he had challenged me to like bare knuckle brawling, I don't know if I could have taken him. He seemed
So we didn't take down the werewolf god last time.
no.
no.
We dispelled him back to his dimension.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's,
wouldn't.
that's good enough.
I wouldn't accept the challenge of tiddlywinks from a werewolf. I'm just saying.
well. Now we're going to werewolf territory.
Now we're screwed.
No, we're going to skirt that city and hopefully the territory itself.
We'll try. Do we need to do anything before we leave? Do we have to gather anything? Any preparations? Anything like that?
You still have plenty of provisions?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
very much so. Yeah, my provisions will last another 2 weeks.
Okay.
So am I just? I see. I have my wand and my hat. Is there any other things that I need to grab to assist in the journey?
Well,
from
make
here
sure
to
you
go
have
north?
your proper adventuring clothes, your own bedroll, a flint and steel, and food, because I don't like to hunt for everybody every day.
Jeez. I'm going to go feed and pack the horse. I'll meet you guys downstairs
Yeah,
in
here,
15, 20
here,
minutes.
I got gifts for everybody. Well,
What?
Not the new guy, but everybody else. Here, sorry, dude, I didn't know you were coming around. I made you a cloak, and I hand out a brown bundle to everybody.
Oh yeah, we got our cloaks.
And
Awesome.
these are waterproof, and you real good to hide in the woods.
Nice.
Duck oil, dark brown, waterproof cloaks. So you can all say large brown cloak, waterproof on your character sheets. And even SJP gets one.
SJP gets one too.
That's
You
awesome.
can actually put it between the blanket and the saddle, so she'll stay nice and dry.
Nice.
And here,
And keep the blood off of her for when she kills people.
you can cover your saddlebags too, so it doesn't look like we're carrying as much gear as we carry.
I like it. Nah, she likes the blood. When she licks it, it's more flavoring.
There you go. Hey,
We've made a monster.
it'll pour down off the cloak real well. She'll have plenty of blood to lick.
Can horses lick their own legs?
Sure.
Like, can they?
They can lick their forelegs.
Sure. They're ambidextrous.
Are I know nothing about horses other than they are adorable.
We'll have to ask Kat.
Yes,
If the horse can stomp someone into the dirt and then lick its own, lick
Well, I mean,
its own.
you imagine because the way they bend over to eat, or the way they lay down with their front paws.
Dude, I got nothing,
legs
man.
curled around them.
Yeah. I mean,
their front paws down in the
Legs,
thing.
whatever.
Whatever.
hooves.
if they
We
had
all know about horses here
if
at
they,
this table.
if they had elbows, they would be able
We
to
need to
lick
have
them.
Kat come in to be our
horse aficionado.
yeah.
I think we should ask Google. Do horses have elbows? Probably. I don't know. Knees? Are they all knees?
So
There's four
do you
legs.
have any like good adventuring skills? Do you know how to like make a fire? Can you cook? What are you good at?
Can you wipe your own ass?
I can certainly wipe my own ass.
Oh, because we have a guy for that.
So you have
Oh, well, I don't need to. Is that what you're telling me?
right Titus. Is that the guy's name? Is it his week? You've got 2 levels of spell casting, 1 level of read magic. You have
Spellcraft.
3
Spellcasting.
spell casting.
Okay.
He's got 3 levels of spell craft that you only have access to the first 2 of at the moment.
Okay.
And then we'll give you an athletics. We'll give you swimming. We'll give you crafts 1. We'll give you pick a random skill. Anything you've always wanted to do. You know, it's a hobby.
Random skill.
Whatever sounds applicable.
Also,
we could use a furrier.
Lawn bowling. I don't know.
well, also you should know that in this game, while we do follow a
Taxidermy.
rule structure,
There you go.
this game's really freeform. So you can't obviously pick a skill and then have it be like, my weaving shall deflect all 500 arrows. But no, it could really be more like, if you pick a skill like survival, then it's not, whatever survival would apply. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Gotcha.
not hard and fast 5e. We've taken 4 or 5 other games and crammed them in with 5e.
Okay.
So you'll run into some things where you go, that's not in the, I've never read that.
Yeah, it's a lot of
And it's okay.
fluidity.
Yeah.
I think I have 5 adventures under my belt, so you don't have to worry about me. telling you
It's all
that's
good.
not
I didn't
legit.
know if you were 176 pages into the player handbook yet. Because if you are that paragraph, third from the top, that last line, I took the white out to that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted to get
back
that
off.
and that's when I needed to use that rule. It's not my fault. I was like, that rule doesn't exist. Wait. And then later in the night, it was like, well, you can't use that rule. And that's when I went, scrape, 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 scrape. Yeah, that rule's right there in the book.
Animal talking. I want to be able to talk with animals.
You want to be able? Okay,
I can do that too.
We'll actually label that as one of your 3 spell slots.
Okay.
So as a skill goes, that would be more magical in nature than a, hey, what's up, Mr. Squirrel?
Yep, sorry. I had
That's okay.
What up, man?
There you go. There it is. That's the tie-in. See, and then we get it all there.
A good
I was
spell.
on my smoke break.
a good
Smoke
spell you
break.
can
Looking
have
for a
is-
squirrel, just trying to get
Hey,
a.
should he take different elemental magic than you have? Because
Well,
you have nature,
We're
correct?
we're totally like not in the same realm, but another good, real basic spell that every wizard should have is Mage Light.
You know, you're being helpful when I wanted him just to go magic missile or something
Right.
like that.
Fireball.
Well, fireball's sort of a little higher spell.
Oh.
Polymorph.
Okay.
Take polymorph and then turn us
Fireball.
into dragons.
Polymorph other.
Fireball.
You'd be like, I turn
It's
him
like
into
7th or
a,
8th level.
I know. I turn him into a
Fire.
goblin. What?
Fireball.
Well,
I actually
doesn't Titus have an axe of goblin slaying? What?
Fireball.
Anybody know?
nice. I got reincarnated once as
Hey, why don't you be
a
a
horse. We tried to use polymorph other to turn me into something not a horse, and it backfired. And when we realized polymorph other only lasted a certain amount of time,
You should do
so that was
shape-shifting.
awful.
Shape-shifting would be badass.
The solution was just to kill my character again and try reincarnate again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, this didn't work out.
I came back as a bugbear. Actually, this was AD&D, so that was kind of cool. But then it was like, oh, but I really just want to be an elf.
Are the bugbear is the one with the hooks for the hook?
No, these
horns?
are they're fuzzy.
Or that was
Looking
owlbear.
goblin guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's owlbear is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
an
Hooks
owlbear
for
would be
the-
cool.
It would be.
Yeah.
Instead, I was like a pony, and that's sort of like this
I'm a
isn't cool.
pony.
yeah.
I'm a
All right.
pony.
That's not right.
Everybody, yeah, you can imagine how it went that entire night with that group because it was just sort of like, oh, it was-
Yeah, you're like a more retarded Ewok, really. Right?
We'll do a
Too much.
magic missile.
no.
So
I'm
that's
sorry.
2.
That is a good one.
With animal talking. Heal.
Ooh,
It's a little bit more in my realm.
Yeah, okay.
Heal is not something I'm going to give to a sorcerer.
Okay. All right.
He'll
That-
because he hasn't played a sorcerer in your game, suggestions
okay.
would probably help.
Invisibility, featherfall,
Ooh.
flight. Which flight in this level, in the lowest level, is actually leap, which is a really really good one because you leap and sort of glide, fly, float. It's not a. Now I'm Iron Man floating here, going. You will all because flying is one of the most heinous of all. Like if a wizard could actually fly, like in Marvel. That would be just terrible. I'd just sit
Right.
there and shoot arrows at you out of range until you died, and we'd be done, and it would just be the most sickening thing ever.
And think about the actual physics of throwing a lightning bolt from an elevated position.
Right? Yeah. Water breathing.
Ray of Frost.
Yeah, ray of frost. Any of the rays: ray of frost, ray of acid, ray of lightning, ray of fire.
Ray Charles,
Ray of Charles. Yeah, ray of Charles. That's always a good one.
it blinds you.
Well, that's more of the science.
Jesus.
We'll
Ray
go
would
with
be-
we'll go with Ray of Frost, Magic
Yeah.
Missile,
There you
and
go.
Animal Talking. Those
Ray-
are
Awesome.
3 spells.
Ray,
Okay.
Ray Liotta turns
Ray
you into a
Liotta.
bad Italian actor.
He's a good actor. He just plays bad Italians.
Fair
And
enough.
Ray Charles, blinded by science.
Blinded by
Blinded
the
by
light.
Skill's going to be tracking.
Nice.
Another runner in the night.
No, blinded me with science.
Even I don't have tracking yet, so
Science.
that's a good one.
You don't have tracking. You're a druid.
Well, you know,
We
it's
went
part of my-
over
it's
this.
part of my class. He's
thing.
working on learning it from Jace.
Remember when we were trying to follow the cultists through the woods, and it was sort of like, Druid, take the lead. Okay, and then I think he was like in the
No,
lead.
I have the the ability,
No,
but not the
hil-
the skill.
This is hilarious. So we need you to take this guy due north up here. We don't know how to track, but we're going to go this way. And then this guy, every 15 minutes, you're going the wrong way.
That's that cartography is different
You're
than
going
tracking.
the wrong way.
No, new guy. The sun sets in the north, so we're just going to follow the sun.
Duh.
Wake up in the
Jesus
morning. Hey,
Christ.
the sun's over here.
up.
Well, let's go back.
Well, let's go that other way again. Duh.
Sun's in the middle of the sky. I don't know what to do.
Just walk around in a small circle. We'll get there eventually.
We can't go up.
Wow.
Not with that. It's.
When in doubt, run in circles, scream and shout.
Yeah, serpentine pattern. Don't run straight.
Yeah, if we learned anything
Bob
from
and
last,
wave.
if
Bob
we
and
learned
wave.
anything from the last episode of Gaming with Thrones this last season, go in a friggin'
just
serpentine,
do not
idiot.
run.
Yeah, is it Recon or Rickon? Which
Yeah,
one? Which one died?
Rickon.
That's the one.
Yeah,
The one that deserved it, obviously.
Yeah, he did. Dude couldn't friggin'
it's just like, oh, okay, natural selection. Poof.
I mean, I'd have run a while and then turned around and looked at the guy and backed up slowly, like, oh, he fired an arrow.
Oh.
Now I'm going to step left.
Harpoon into left breast.
Like, back up. Let's keep this happening. And no, that guy was an idiot. He deserved to get shot in the back.
He did.
He was
did
like
indeed.
9.
It's not my fault.
Oh.
They raised him dumb.
That's natural selection at its finest.
Yeah, the only smart Stark is Arya.
So you guys are packed up and ready to leave to head north.
Okay.
There is a bird that comes in and drops a small vial in the window and flies away.
That's new.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I will go inspect the vial.
Okay. There's a little parchment wrapped up in it.
That's so cute.
You open it up. It's actually from Oxley. It's to the Mage Tower. He has used birds to transport messages like pigeons and that before. Father Palto is helping tend to the wounded, rebuild where needed, and to make sure that Oxley is continuing to recover after finger quoting the rampage. He didn't say whose rampage. He just said there was a rampage. And but all is going well in Oxley, and Father Palto will wait there for your return to pick him up on the way to go see the King Valdor.
Sweet.
So where you going? What you doing? You guys go down. You're going to hook up SJP to the cart.
Yeah.
No, we don't need the cart for this.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
We
we're
need
not transporting goods or supplies. We have
This
enough.
is true.
We could take the 2 saddlebags. Should be plenty. Plus our backpacks and bedrolls. We got enough.
Okay. All right.
There it is. All right.
There it is.
You're heading north.
Yep.
You're making your way through the forest. All
Yep.
is well.
Dude.
Are you going into, through, or around Whittenham?
I choose around.
We have a druid. We're going through. What's wrong with you? Come on.
Last time we were here, we had to put down almost all of the town elders. Quick clarification. They were members of the cult.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to deal with the aftermath of that because if we show up, they might want to kill us immediately instead of
We just
No,
killed.
because we took care of their best fighters. So
Yeah,
they
we killed them dead.
Unfortunately,
we
we have a lot of widows who would come after us.
Well, if we do go through town, we can chop up all the sigils over the entrances of their doors.
I don't know. Frey,
we never.
what do you think?
Well, I was told to make haste and get to this guild, so I think we got to go through.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody with some
If we go-
testicular fortitude. I like it.
Okay, we'll go through. And if we see the sigils on the doors, we'll cut them off and we'll just head through. Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe we'll stop at the inn and have that delicious stew. No, they'll spit in it. Also, I think. Oh no! That the woman
That's
who owned the
just
inn was a
flavoring.
werewolf.
What was her name?
Marie.
Oh yeah, she was
Funny how you remember betting her, but you don't remember her first name. Way to go.
I think the most important thing we remember about
Process
her
gets
was
interrupted every now and
werewolf who tried to summon the god Fenris to kill us.
Yeah.
And meet with him.
Oh my God, Marie is in the north.
She's a hooker.
Hey, do you want to be a sorcerer? Have you thought about maybe being like a bard? Because the Bard's College, I've heard nothing but good things from that. Or have you thought about a devout
and
life?
that's northwest. It's
Okay.
nowhere north. It's
Whoa.
not full north.
No, that's more werewolves. Stop
Oh,
that
have you
crap.
thought about joining a convent? I don't know, take up a devout life.
Yeah, I'd go hang out with nuns. I'm cool with
or just better, a carpenter. Then you could put stuff together.
Ooh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, okay. Let's.
You could skirt town and still make haste.
No, if we want to see if there's any sigils on the doors, because
I didn't know if you were going to go in and try to clear them out.
yeah, I guess maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We'll free them from control of the cult, and then they'll be like, "Why did you still kill my
Yeah.
son?"
Well, it's like, yeah, Sparrow, I have the directional sense of a 9-year-old hooker, so it's not going to go well, so I'll leave it up to you, man.
Let's go through.
So you guys set down the road towards Whittenham,
In a
huh?
hurry.
9-year-old
All right.
hooker.
I just,
What?
I okay. Whatever
Yeah.
y'all want to do.
You guys rolling up on the main road?
Stay frosty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, literally.
Stay armed. Be ready.
Okay, you come out of the woods onto the main path. It heads up towards Whittingham. I was going to say Ludenfeld. Ooh, that's a totally different thing.
They really hate us.
They're not happy with us.
We're not really liked almost anywhere.
Because of the cult. The cult took over the region.
Yeah.
We're really good guys.
Megan Oxley great again.
I'm going to climb. No, I'm not, because we don't have the cart. I'm just going to.
Somebody didn't want the cart.
We're not transporting goods.
No, I'm gonna go ahead about 50 yards or so and survey the area ahead of us.
So, Frey, I mean, I know we're escorting you and all this, but, I mean, are there any major enemies that we need to be worried about, or we're just a taxi service?
Well, it turns out I just came to the area today, so quite frankly, I don't know anything of this region. I was counting on your expertise.
You must think we're the worst people talking about widows and orphans, and I swear they attacked first.
Yeah, they deserved it.
They really did.
No, that's good, though. At least we know you hopefully don't have any
How's the road ahead?
crazies watching you.
So we're moving along.
Yeah.
Okay, there's what looks like a watchman standing just like right out of the outskirts of the last building.
He's probably got like our
Is he
faces drawn on a paper.
Yes, has a pole arm.
Okay, but that's it.
That's it.
All right, keep your weapons sheathed. We're just passing through.
Yep.
When we get within like 100 yards, I'm just going to salute and be like, "Hail, watchman."
Hi. Who are you? I mean, identify yourself.
We're just
And
passing through.
He brings the pole arm down and kind of points it at your group.
Whoa.
Who are you
Whoa.
people?
We're just passing through.
You'll put your eye out with that thing.
Put your eye out. I can't even reach my eye with it from here.
Well, that's threatening, and you lack flexibility, sir.
What?
Nothing. Anyway.
Huh? Okay, no. You guys have to stop and tell me who you are, because I am the person that guards the road.
Oh, well, this is only going to be easier if we tell the truth. So I am Radish of Oxley.
Oh. Yeah. Radish?
Yep,
Like you're the town hero of Oxley.
I am.
Oh. Are you guys with him?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Radish, Sparrow, Titus, Frey.
This is the mighty Sparrow and Titus and Frey.
I don't know those three, but I've heard your name before.
Oh,
So,
Oh, Jesus.
well,
he has a
you were
groupie.
from Oxley.
yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
We're going to
State
pass
your
through,
business.
We're here to
I'm supposed
pass
ask
through
that
town on our way to the north.
Way
Oh.
up north.
What are you doing up on the north?
We are visiting the Sorcerer's Guild.
Oh, that's like way up north.
It is way
Yeah.
up north.
Okay.
Northy
All right.
north.
Doing
So-
sorcerer shit.
Okay, are you? Yeah. So are you a sorcerer?
Trying to be.
All right, well, let me see some sourcing. A ring.
Ray of Frost.
Do you shoot him with it?
Wait,
That's ballsy. You need to let him do that.
That's so good. That is phenomenal.
Yes.
Give me a D20. Roll a D20.
That's
do I see what
ballsy.
he's about to do?
You don't. You're not a sorcerer.
Nope.
18.
I know what he's about to do, and I just let it fly. 'Cause That's fucking hilarious.
Alrighty. He, okay. And he drops his pole arm and he runs like around the building.
Ooh,
Why did you do that?
Because we got a new pole arm. All right, let's keep going. You guys are good at this.
No.
Yes, Radish, you need to keep talking the whole way
I pick
north.
up the pole arm.
No, I already picked it up.
No, you didn't. You're on your horse. I picked up the pole arm. Now I will hand it up to you. 'cause
okay, that's
you
fine.
need the reach.
All right, that's fine.
Write it down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you don't
so
write down pole
from
arm, you
now
don't have
on, when someone asks to see your signature skill, find a way.
Whoa.
Find a way so that it doesn't. I don't know. Hurt them.
I just froze him a little bit. He'll thaw.
Hey, Talkie McTalkerson wanted to see some sourcing, and by God, he got that
Frey,
sourcing.
fist bump, man, because that was awesome.
No, that was not
I
awesome.
like you. I like you already.
No.
We love Radish. Radish is great. He's a little bit of a killjoy,
He
but
is
I
kind
love
of-
him.
he
I
is-
love him.
I am not a killjoy.
He's a
You are
chip off.
Sir Buzz Killington.
I
You
am
know
not
it.
Sir Buzzkill. Okay, let's do a quick review of
Yep,
things
let's do
I
it.
had to
no,
stop.
No, time out. Let's take a vote. Who thinks that Radish is a budkill? Raise your hand.
I've only known him for an hour.
You don't have
That's
voting.
three.
You don't have voting privileges.
3-2-1. You are outvoted, sir. You are a buzzkill.
Yes.
Okay, let me talk about the things I had to stop. One, Titus's continued torture of a down combatant who already told
Which
us
is a
everything.
buzzkill.
How do you define continued? Don't answer that.
Every time I
You know
looked
what? Just-
away,
let's just go,
you
go,
snapped
go.
another bone.
I cannot refute
I am
that.
going to continue forward Not waiting for these assholes.
Radish, I still love you. It's all good.
Are y'all coming? Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll just follow Killing McGee and the other guys.
Better than Big Tits McGee. It's all good.
Okay. And you guys do not see the guard again as you walk through the town.
I really hope he didn't die.
Are there any of those
Wandered
sigils
off the
over the door?
Frey, would that kill him? I mean, did you like really? Or be like, what?
No, it's just a show of my magic. It's the
He
show of
showed
the
it.
skill.
Yeah, you just laid that right on his face. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like
little
it was a
frosty
mid
ball
torso.
action.
Yeah, it was a
Little
mid
frosty
torso.
ball
It was
action.
Yeah.
That's great, dude.
All right. Good
There
stuff.
are two houses as you walk up that have the sigils on them. You can see them sort of creeping over the doorway.
I'm going to go destroy the archway.
Tell me how you destroy their
Do you want to pull on?
I'll pull my dagger out and reach up and just drive it in and drag it down.
He starts defiling a door frame on a house. Just walks up and he's like, ah. Okay, first one's down.
Okay.
Frey's like, yeah,
I'm
okay.
going to
It's
walk
Friday.
over to the next one.
Second one's down.
Okay.
Okay.
Onward we go.
You guys go back out into the street. You're walking forward. You come to the main
Just
square.
clarification: why are we taking down these sigils?
It's these sigils are part of a massive ritual that allow the cult to warp people's personalities and make them follow the tenets of the cult. Normally, like when they come into a town, they tend to just use mind control on people. So
Yeah.
the people can still act with free will, but they become devout servants of the Onyx.
And we don't do that no more. We destroy those sigils wherever we see them.
I just like to break shit. But
He does.
We don't think they work on children though, because there was a family which we ran into where the farmer's son, he didn't blindly follow the cult. He
Yeah.
did do what his father told him to.
Yeah.
nice.
What? How many fate points? Or not fate points? I'm sorry. How many? What's the word I'm looking for?
Fortune points.
How many fortune points do you have, John?
2.
So I can't give you another one. Okay, because that was an interesting revelation that is good to give to the party. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't kill kids, you know.
You know, just generally speaking.
Unless they deserve it, don't do it.
No.
Whoa.
Period. Even I don't kill children.
No.
Oh,
There
I
you go.
like the qualifier. Just think of all these people, though. It's somebody's children.
No.
He tries to spread the joy of the love. No.
Can we take a fortune point away for that?
No.
there you go.
All right.
Can't spend a fortune point to make
All right.
Sparrow think that.
So what's going on in the square?
Squire.
Nothing.
Good. Let's go.
You have passed no people.
But that's weird as
Wait,
hell
wait,
in the
wait, wait.
middle of the day.
Wait. Is the museum still open?
Aldous' museum?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one we burnt down?
No, we didn't burn it down. We just didn't steal the werewolf skin. Oh, we shouldn't take that to the north. When we come back, we'll get the werewolf skin.
No, we should go check now.
No, we need to go. He said make haste.
Oh, we got time for some werewolf skins.
All right. And I guess
Hey,
he's on board.
I like how the sorcerer is. He's already walking there. He's following street signs like a museum.
You know, our job is to take care of Frey, and what Frey wants to do, Frey gets
There you go. We'll have a good
until it
time.
doesn't serve my purposes.
Hey, but you know how happy Jace will be if we get that thing?
He'll be extremely happy.
Oh no, I mean,
Sounds like we want to
we'll-
make Jace happy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
no, we'll sell it to him, but you know what?
Oh, come on, dude. He's got the money.
Because he's only 1/5 owner. That's not my fault.
right.
Or one quarter owner of the.
I'm a Jewish paladin. That's
He's
cool.
got to buy the rest of his way out.
Yeah.
Okay, you go down. You come one street south and go one block over to Aldous' house, where the library, where you
Yeah.
guys so fondly remember meeting Fenris and his followers. The building is locked.
I'll open it.
With your new pole arm.
No, I pull out my axe.
You're just gonna chop his. It's gonna take more than it's not like bam and we're in. We're gonna have to.
What? Stop it.
Well, no, I'm gonna break the doorknob off.
No. I knock on the door.
Oh, if you want to do it the easy way.
That sounds horrible, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really did.
Sounded pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
All right. Nothing.
Is there a doorknob or is it a latch or what is it?
No, okay, you realize this is
Well,
how
no,
war will get declared.
I am going to push on the door to see if it opens.
Oh, it's locked.
Okay.
If there's a doorknob, I'm just gonna whack it off
You realize that the king will send people after us if we just
for
go
a
into-
door. Radish.
It's not the door that'll be the problem. It's looting and stealing and
I'm not looting anything. I'm breaking a door. There's a difference. I'll leave a couple silver on the doorstep. I don't care.
no, you
Three
won't.
silver, 1 copper.
Maybe.
That's terrible.
Anyway, I'm gonna try to bash over the doorknob.
Oh, there's like a latch type door handle. You knock it off.
Yeah.
It seems to be locked from the inside.
Okay. Start trying to kick it in.
What are you? Stop it.
The doorknob didn't work. I got to go to Plan B, Radish.
Take it as a sign from
roll,
fate.
Roll me a 20.
You're gonna roll 1, and the axe is gonna hit me in the head.
17.
Okay.
With all my strength.
You kick. What's your strength?
18.
Okay. You kick and the door gives, the frame cracks. One, maybe 2 more kicks, that door's going in.
Oh, we're doing it. This is for the werewolf skin. You got to go hard or don't go.
Dude, I got your back.
Like
Boom.
he gives
Look
it
at
a
that.
second kick and the door's going to give.
No, this is his show.
I back up several feet and have everybody back up with me because when this door goes off, I don't want to be in the blast zone.
True.
Blast zone.
All righty, give me another roll.
This is not going to be good. 2. Sorry.
Okay. You didn't plant as well as you did before. So you kick the lower section of the door, and the door that bottom
And the top side comes towards me.
Well, it does like that. The bottom comes in and it sort of does a diagonal catty corner sort of thing. The latch is still kind of holding, and this cloud of greenish smoke. It's not smoke. It's more like mist.
Oh, shit.
Comes out from the bottom of the door.
Oh, I back up. What the hell sorcery is this? And I look at Frey, and I keep walking back.
This is some new shit.
Give me a roll on Constitution, Josh, because you kind of.
Ooh, 19.
Okay, what's your Constitution?
It is 15.
Okay. That's a good roll, especially to be above like that.
Thank you.
He coughs a little, and it smells a little pungent.
What the hell was that?
Smells
I don't
like
know.
dead bodies.
It looks like you just unleashed some kind of chemical warhead inside of this town.
Well, I got to kick it in to finish the job. I got to kick it again.
Stay back, dude. Let it air out.
I will. The
Let's
door's going to be
just
open.
go.
Okay, do you give it a chance to air out, or do you just kick through the cloud?
Well, no. I was coughing at my storm up. I'll wait for it to dissipate a little bit.
Okay, it seems to be dissipating.
I rolled a
Imagine him
7.
putting his foot through the door, but it's like comedically where he puts his foot through the door, but the door is still there. So now he's dangling inside of it. Crap.
I rolled a 17 to kick
Okay.
it again.
John, roll me a d20.
And now it blows up.
What'd you get there? Oh,
An 8, right?
yep. Okay, the door comes off of its hinges completely.
Jesus. Okay.
You did kick through the door, and very much like you had said, he kicks through the frame of the door comes off with him, he takes a full step into the room, and now he sort of is wearing a door around his right knee.
There's a door on your leg, man.
And like there's a door on your leg, man, but the door is off, and the cloud is pretty much dissipated. You can, it was coming from the backside of the door. The door was obviously trapped.
Well, that was unanticipated. Okay, so I tried to get the door off my leg.
Give me a roll.
Don't
roll under a 5.
I just want to see a cop's write-up of this.
7.
Okay, you're good. All right, he shakes and the
Shimmy,
door
shimmy.
kind of goes off of there. Okay, stupid door.
Stupid door.
There's no door on the house anymore.
It's okay. I'll put it back when we leave.
Okay.
Because that's the important part.
Oh yeah, leave things as you
I'll stay out
found
here with the,
Leave things as you found them.
I'll stay out here with the horse.
That Sparrow's like, I don't know what's going on in there.
them. Thank you, Sparrow.
I'll walk in and investigate.
Yeah, Radish, Ray, you coming with?
I'll come with.
All right.
Okay. First floor has its usual items for. It looks like a private home, a larger home, but it's laid out very much like a museum. There's pieces of art. There are things that are under glass. None of it looks particularly fancy. None of it looks particularly high end. Most of it appears to be Whittingham treasures or historical pieces regarding the town. First floor has a couple of books, nothing really valuable. As I said, though, several pieces of artwork. There's stairs going upstairs and stairs going down to the basement.
Let's go down
The
basement.
the basement was where the tapestry was, but the basement was also where they had the ritual. So we don't know what's going to be down there right now, but be careful.
Okay. Weapons at the ready.
Weapons at the ready.
What's upstairs?
We don't know.
We never went, actually, because we got the cultists were in the basement.
Yeah, we were running out and all kinds of crazy fire and arrows and oh my, there's a lot of stuff going on.
So we'll check out the top floor on the way out.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, downstairs we go.
All right, you head down to the bottom stairs. There's a pair of double doors at the bottom of the stairs. You open the double doors, and there is a smell of charred wood, like a campfire that has been put out. And
Oh, there was a lot of fire.
It smells burned with a very slight scent of the cooked meat. It's not the right smell, though. It's cooked. Obviously, meat has
flesh.
been cooked. But it's not cow. It's not deer. It's something
human.
else.
It's human.
Yeah, and there's just, I mean, you can tell the difference. Like, that's not barbecue. It's something different.
Are the bodies still here?
No. The basement is empty.
Radish, do we need to, what's the term, sanctify this area with all the craziness that went on down here? I mean, I don't do that stuff, but maybe Sparrow could.
Possibly, but we never asked Father Palto to do it. But maybe Sparrow could.
I did it in Oxley.
Oh, okay. So let's invite Sparrow in here to do it.
Frey, will you go get Sparrow real quick?
Certainly.
All right.
Sparrow, we need you down in the basement.
All right.
We need you to do some
I stay up here with the horse.
sanctifying.
All right, he's leaving you with the horse.
I will roll downstairs.
Okay. You hit the steps and you smell the smell. This is not a good thing. This is not. And give me a con save.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
11.
Okay. What's your constitution?
13.
Okay. You stop in your tracks. This is not a good place to be. The last time you were here, you tapped into something that
Leave.
was...
Leave now. Everybody out. I'm out. Bye. Nope.
Whoa,
now.
What?
Whoa, what's going on?
Just bad. Go.
And he's up the stairs, and it's not 30 seconds later, he's back out the front door.
I'm going to look in the room and see if
what happened,
I
Sparrow?
retch
Yeah.
like real hard.
I look.
Is there
Do
any?
you see the werewolf pelt in the room?
Is there anything on the walls?
Negative. The room is empty.
and
Okay.
like I retch 2 or 3 times.
I
really
draw
good.
my sword. Does my sword do anything in this room?
No, it does not.
No.
I kind of grab the grass and like dig my hands
I
into the grass
step
and the
in.
dirt. And just
Okay.
pant for a minute.
You're in there.
I will step with him.
Feels okay to me.
I don't, but he's one with the spirits. I don't do that crap, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe he's got a spidey sense in his testes. I don't know.
Well, we should probably listen to him, sort of. So
Well, there's nothing down here anyway.
let's
and I
go
don't-
upstairs. I shoot
Yeah.
my sword and we leave.
Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You're up on the main. You go outside with Sparrow?
No, up to the top floor now.
Okay. You go up to the top floor. Mm-hmm. There's nothing. There's 2 bedrooms, hallway, no dressers, no mirrors, no paintings.
So
the
the-
rooms are empty.
This
The
is-
guy left his museum part, but he took all his stuff?
That guy hadn't left this town for years. This makes no sense at all.
Reach up into the thing. Give me some water. Frank, thanks.
All right. I mean,
I go back
drink
down
like
to the
half a
museum
skin.
level and I check out the exhibits.
Okay. What do you mean by check them out? Like how?
It's all about the werewolf war, right? That this town fought.
Yes.
So, are there any weapons that were on display, or
Surprisingly, no.
are there any books?
any books that have been trifled through or that are out that
He probably took any important books with him, but
you don't know that.
There are 2 books that don't have anything to do with the war.
What are they?
books?
Marie's recipe guide to lamb shank.
Yes. I mean, oh, good. She makes good food.
Bah.
And Wilfred's guide to pole arm management.
Yep, taking that.
Hey, look, the picture on the cover's got that guy that was outside the town.
Yeah.
Sucker.
Now he has frosty balls.
All right. I'm okay now. Sorry about that, guys. It just made, sick.
What happened? What was that? Just the smell?
No, it just I can't even describe it.
Okay.
It was bad.
Well, there's nothing in the basement
I mean, do
and
you
nothing upstairs.
need to throw some sage in there or something? Or
The only thing we need to do with this building is burn it down and salt the ground it stands on.
Whoa, we just got a perfectly good
So
museum.
we should leave
I don't have any salt.
now.
Yeah, we used it all.
All right. Well, let's take those 2 books. All right, gotcha.
Is there anything else that looks like it's important?
There's some old armor pieces that are not full pieces. You get part of a breastplate, you got part of a helmet that are under glass and one thing. There are a couple of paintings that have to do with the history and the war.
Who did the armor belong to?
Yeah.
Michael Tangent. Tangen. There's no T on the end of that. Tangent.
Oh, you must get that a lot.
Wonder who co-signed for that.
Right? You're terrible.
Yeah, that's right.
It's under glass. The glass is not locked. I guess you could lift it off.
It's just like what armor from a guy who's a hero in the wars.
That's what the plate says.
All right.
Are you? How close are you gonna? I mean, you just gonna lean in, or
I lean in.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I touch it.
okay? You would have to take the glass box off over it to touch it.
I do.
Okay. Roll me your intelligence.
1.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. What's your intelligence?
14.
She didn't roll a 1.
That's true.
Okay. So Radish reaches out, and Radish does this. And he looks happy. And he's like, aha. And he airs the thing. Now, the glass didn't move. He, brought his hands up just shy of the glass, acted like he lifted the glass up, and set it down on the ground.
Radish, what the Sam hell are you doing?
What? I'm just gonna touch it. So
You didn't touch anything. You did interpretive dance.
I go to touch the helmet. No, whatever. You're being weird, Titus. I go to touch the helmet.
Okay.
You
it's
mean
a helmet.
touch it?
You touch it. He reaches his hand out through the glass. Everybody give me an intelligence roll, except for John.
18.
11.
What John
2.
thought was a helmet is actually a poisonous cobra.
Okay. Sparrow, what's your intelligence?
-2.
12.
Frey, what's your intelligence?
18.
18. All righty. Frey, you see that he bumps the glass, and you almost want to laugh because it's like you didn't take the glass off. Why would you reach out to touch the thing, you idiot? You two see the glass and the pedestals disappear.
It's time to leave now.
The room is empty.
Now.
Wait. Sparrow and I see this, and he actually sees him touch it?
Correct.
Okay. What the F just happened?
This is why I said we need to
I'm
go
trying on the
now.
helmet, but
I'm
stop
tired
being
of this
weird.
place.
So this helmet, what's it feel like?
It feels great.
A pretty cool helmet. What do you think?
Do we see him put a helmet on?
Oh, yeah. You see him. He just, hey. That looks good, huh?
Oh, the visor. I can't get the visor to work. Okay. Hey, how
Yeah,
you
the
guys
visor's
doing?
stuck.
How
It's
you guys
open.
doing?
I mean, it's welded or rusted or I don't know what it
Are
is.
there any sigils or anything on this helmet?
There's a
The
sigil.
helmet's gone. The helmet's gone.
There's a sigil in Elvish.
Oh.
He's over here doing charades or something.
Right.
There's a sigil in Elvish that says,
what
"I am
the-
a buffoon."
What are you doing, Radish? Why are
Trying on the helmet. Jeez.
you don't even have a helmet on? You're like,
Yeah, I do.
this is bad charades even for you.
What are you talking about here?
You reach up and you pull it off your head. Give me another intelligence roll. Give me another intelligence roll.
19.
Nice.
18. Sorry. I lied. To Scott, that's bad. Don't lie.
6.
Okay, not so much.
Okay. You see him pull off the helmet and go to hand it to Titus. You reach your hands forward and you see the helmet and the rest of the exhibits just, they're gone.
Whoa. Where'd they all? Where did all the displays go?
There's nothing
Right
here.
over here.
What?
It's a helm of area invisibility. But where'd the helm go?
I don't see a helm, so I don't know what
Right
the hell
here.
you're even talking about.
Can we leave now?
Wait. So were any of the exhibits real? Was this a real museum?
Do you have the helmet in your hands right now?
No, I handed it to you. You have it in your
I
hands.
try to take the invisible helmets.
Okay, Titus is reaching for Radish with the invisible helmet. And
helmet.
you know he went to hand it to him and the helmet fell to the floor. So I don't know what's wrong with either of these two idiots who are trying to, they're like, oh, no, you take the helmet. No, you take the helmet. They're
I think
just
we need to
being
hear
dumb.
Sparrow's advice, and it's time to go.
Okay.
Wait, Frey, can you see a helmet?
I can, yes.
You should pick it up.
I don't think so.
I
Finally,
can't see a damn
someone with some
helmet.
sense. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. We got 8 hours to go.
All right.
right.
We leave. So the museum wasn't real.
I don't know what happened. Not my wheelhouse.
Maybe the werewolves aren't real.
No,
I wouldn't go that
Maybe
far.
one werewolf was real.
You stab one, and if we didn't send him back to whatever hell he was from, he would have eaten your face.
I believe it's called Hoboken.
Or Cleveland, maybe.
Oh, Cleveland.
Land of Cleve.
Yes. Look what you did to his calf.
Now, boom.
Precisely. Boom.
Yes.
Take that.
I don't think your face could have blocked that maw coming at you, though.
Probably not. No.
No.
So where are all the people in this town?
This makes no sense.
Well, a third of them are dead.
Leaving now.
Okay.
All right.
Sparrow steps out the front door.
Stop. Everybody stop.
Oh,
He just said a very good point. Do we see other people in this town? We've only seen one.
No.
we haven't seen anybody. We saw the watchman.
Draw a sword.
Frey, do you step out of the building?
I do.
Yes, I do.
Okay, give me another intelligence roll.
Crap. Why didn't we think of this?
8.
Okay. You're rolling masterfully today. You walk out, the town is bustling. There's folks at the blacksmiths, and they're at the apple stand, and they're, over by the loom, getting their loomed. People are looming over the loom. You three walk out. Ghost town.
I was so intent on stopping you from robbing this place, although I oddly helped, that I didn't ask the obvious question. Where are the people?
Yeah, there's no one here. There were a ton of folks before we left. I mean, we killed most, but
You're hearing this conversation.
What are you talking about? There's tons of people all around us.
There's no
Let's
people.
go over here. Excuse me, Mr. Blacksmith.
You turn around from telling these obvious imbeciles that there's people all over the place. Give me one more intelligence roll. Last one.
Ever.
Roll above
14.
Roll above a 5. Hey, you got above a 10 on that one. Nice. You're like, there's people everywhere, and you turn back to the square, and there's nothing. They're all gone.
Frey, you all right,
You
man?
look over to where they're standing by the library, and you could see some paintings and stuff in the windows. All of that's empty. It's gone now.
Can we go now?
I grabbed my axe. It's like, I might need to knock him out. I don't know.
But wait,
No,
who was
we
who
just
was the
need to
guardsman?
leave.
All right.
Who
Very
was
true.
the guardsman?
There's only one real thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What?
Okay, Scott, real quick. Did I make my joke I made about that book about pole arms? Did that actually happen? Was the picture of the guy in the cover the guardsman we met at the beginning of the town, or is that like just a joke? And there actually was a guy at the beginning of the town with the pole arm.
There was a guy at the beginning of the town.
Did he look like the guy in the book?
Somewhat. A little bit-ish.
Crap. Okay, I grabbed the pole arm. Is the pole arm real?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm handing it back. Okay. So far, it seems real. Okay.
I mean, it's not my pole arm. I was given it.
Hey,
and
guys.
I like it.
I think we wandered into a trap.
Well, duh. That's why we need to leave.
Yeah,
like-
no, like. Let's try to leave. Act nonchalant.
What type of trap? Why?
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean?
Stop speculating. You'll
No,
get
no.
us
I
all
mean,
killed.
we're moving. We're gonna move. Just keep moving. Keep moving.
Get on your horse.
As
go.
we move through the town, I'm gonna look at the windows just up above. We're be smiling, joking. Gonna be like, "Ha, Titus, you got me with that pole arm." Scanning up at the windows.
Do I still have my pole arm book?
You do.
That's weird.
But you can't read.
It's called Riyadh. I know this. I found this out
He
a long time
can. He
ago.
can read really well. I got a book of his that he wants.
What are you talking about? There's pictures. I'm good.
Everybody, give me an intelligence roll. Perception.
Crud.
Shit.
19. You got a 7.
14, which is my intelligence two.
What'd you get, Sparrow?
7.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, 19.
Alrighty, Sparrow's just like zippity doo
Da,
zippity
yay.
Oh my, what
gonna
a
die
wonderful
today.
day. Plenty of sun.
All right.
Those of you that didn't roll a 1, those of you that rolled above 5,
Yeah.
Wonderful way.
you might have noticed something in a higher window, or maybe on that rooftop. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. We thank you very much for listening, and as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. Joshua Jackson is at ActionJack853. Kelly is at Aerith. John Kennedy is at JK Myth. Rico is at R1C0, and me, Scott T, at Gaming W Scott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, we all hold fantastic realms within our mind's eye and can share that with those around us to make the world a better place. Bring that with you every time we venture out into the world, and as always, you'll hear from us real soon.